What just happened to Kim Go Eun? You lied to me. Those 4 words were all it took to shake the world of Lee Min-ho and Kim Go Eun. The confrontation that no one expected has now become the talk of every fan forum, media outlet, and social network. Before we dive into this emotional roller coaster, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update on the real-life drama unfolding between your favorite stars. What began as one of the most adored and celebrated romances in the Korean entertainment world has now reached a breaking point. Kim Go Eun, usually quiet, poised, and full of grace, was seen confronting Lee Min-ho in what witnesses described as a tearful and devastating encounter. Their love story, once admired by millions, took a sharp and painful turn, leaving fans stunned and heartbroken. How did it all come to this? Just weeks ago, they were the picture of happiness. While never officially confirming their relationship to the public, their undeniable chemistry, secret getaways, and subtle glances spoke louder than any press statement ever could. They were the golden couple, one that seemed to defy the odds in an industry plagued by scrutiny and constant pressure. But behind the cameras and perfectly curated images was a storm waiting to explode. Insiders have revealed that Kim Go Eun recently discovered something that left her shattered. A betrayal, deeply personal and completely unexpected, came to light. Something Lee Min-ho had kept hidden for months, maybe even longer. What exactly he lied about is still the subject of intense speculation. But those closest to the couple say it involved trust, transparency, and a secret that should never have been buried. The confrontation reportedly took place late at night outside Lee Min-ho's private residence. Witnesses claim Kim Go Eun arrived unannounced, looking emotional and distressed. She stood at his door for nearly 10 minutes before he came out. What followed was a heart-wrenching conversation that could be heard even from the street. "You lied to me," she cried out, her voice cracking under the weight of emotion. "After everything we've been through, how could you keep this from me?" Lee Min-ho, typically calm and composed, appeared stunned. He reached out to her, trying to explain himself, but she stepped back. "Do you even understand what you've done?" she continued. "I gave you my heart. I trusted you with everything, and you shattered it like it meant nothing." At that moment, the image of the perfect couple crumbled. Fans always saw them as the ideal match. 2 souls brought together by fate, bonded by love. But the truth was far more complex. Behind every red carpet appearance and every shared laugh was a relationship that, like any other, required honesty, communication, and vulnerability. And somewhere along the way, that trust was broken. Some sources say the lie involved another woman, someone from Lee Min-ho's past whom he never truly let go of. Others believe it had to do with his career, a secret deal or a commitment that put his relationship with Kim Go Eun in jeopardy. Whatever it was serious enough to break the very foundation of their connection. Kim Go Eun was not just heartbroken, she was betrayed. Those around her describe her as having been fully invested in the relationship, even sacrificing certain roles and opportunities to prioritize their bond. She believed in their future, talked openly with close friends about building a life with Lee Min-ho, possibly even marriage. For her, it wasn't just a romance, it was a commitment. And that commitment, she now believes, was one-sided. Lee Min-ho, for his part, has not made a public statement, but people close to him say he's devastated. He never intended for things to spiral this way. According to one confidant, he wanted to protect Kim Go Eun from certain truths, not out of malice, but because he thought he was shielding her from unnecessary pain. But in doing so, he lost the one thing that mattered most, her trust. The confrontation didn't end with reconciliation. After a long and emotionally charged exchange, Kim Go Eun reportedly walked away, tears in her eyes, leaving Lee Min-ho standing there, alone, visibly shaken. The silence between them afterward has been deafening. No posts, no sightings, no cryptic messages on social media. Just a painful void that fans can feel with every passing day. This entire ordeal has sparked an outpouring of emotion from fans. Many are taking sides, expressing support for Kim Go Eun and admiring her strength in walking away from what may have been a toxic situation. Others are heartbroken for both of them, hoping this is just a temporary setback that will eventually lead to healing and forgiveness. Either way, the love story that once gave people hope is now teaching them a different kind of lesson. The importance of truth, of communication, and of standing up for one's worth. Those close to Kim Go Eun say she's currently taking time for herself, surrounding herself with trusted friends and family. She's focusing on her health, her peace of mind, and her career. This isn't a woman who's going to fall apart. If anything, she's rising from the ashes, stronger than ever. But that doesn't mean the pain isn't real. She loved Lee Min-ho deeply, and losing that love has left scars. As for Lee Min-ho, sources say he's full of regret. He never imagined things would unravel so quickly. And now he's facing the reality of losing the one person who saw past the fame and loved him for who he truly was. He's been spotted alone, looking solemn. And for someone who's always in the spotlight, the weight of public scrutiny has only added to his sorrow. The once charming smile is gone, replaced by quiet reflection, and perhaps guilt. What happens next remains uncertain. Will Kim Go Eun find it in her heart to forgive? Can Lee Min-ho earn back her trust? Or has this heartbreak written the final page of their love story? One thing is clear. The fairy tale has been fractured, and whether or not it can be pieced back together is a question only time, and their hearts can answer. In a world where so much is fake, their story has always felt real. That's why fans are so deeply affected. It wasn't just about two celebrities. It was about hope, about the possibility that love could bloom even in the harsh light of fame. But as this painful moment reminds us, even the most beautiful stories can take dark turns. What matters is how they end. As the days pass, speculation continues. Will there be a statement, a reunion, or will silence be their final answer? Until then, all we can do is wait, and hope that whatever path they choose, it leads them to peace, healing, and growth. No matter how this chapter ends, one thing is undeniable. Kim Go Eun and Lee Min-ho gave the world a story to remember. A story of love, of vulnerability, of passion, and now of pain, and maybe, just maybe, of redemption. If you've been touched by their story, if you believe in healing after heartbreak, or if you're simply rooting for truth and love, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you never miss what happens next. Their story is still unfolding, and you won't want to miss a single moment. In the end, we all make mistakes. We all carry regrets. But sometimes it takes heartbreak to uncover who we really are and what we truly need. Whether they find their way back to each other or move forward apart, we'll be watching, hoping, and holding space for the love they once shared. Stay tuned.